Hello and welcome to TechBrits, a show about technology by some Brits. Now, stands are something which you would have thought would have been mastered by now, but many are too bulky, too inconvenient, and some, like Apple's own smart cover, can't be used in all different orientations. So, what do we have? Well, we think we have the product exactly for your uses, something that's convenient and can be used wherever and whenever. We're here to talk about the Breffo SpiderPodium. Now, this reminds me very much of the GorillaPod, a set from 4 tablets, although it is also compatible with tablet PCs, SLR cameras, and other similar devices. So I know a lot of you like unboxings. Personally, I'm not a fan, so let's do this. So you can see my old iPad stand back there and how big and bulky that is, but why would you want to carry around something like that when you could carry along something small and sleek like the SpiderPodium? If you want to pick one of these up, you can find our affiliate link down in the description. Please use that, it will help us out and it will get you a great product.
So now it is time to discuss. Now, obviously this is the part of the show you guys all recognise.
Yep, and we want you to join in on.
Yes, so obviously the comment section is open. Do not start typing yet because you don't know what we're talking about. Now, Ryan, I want to talk to you about an app that I found in the App Store a couple days ago.
Okay.
It's been out for about a week now, and that's Real Racing 3.
Yes.
We've had a small discussion about this off camera, but I think it's an interesting topic, and it's the topic of IAPs, or in-app purchases.
Mm-hmm. See, we are of course talking about freemium kind of games. This new model which seems to be taking the world, well, the App Store world by thousands.
Yeah.
But and it's also costing people thousands, as of the case of that kid in the UK who spent about £9,000, I think it was, in in-app purchases.
I think Apple have refunded that though.
They have actually refunded that,
which is nice, but that won't be the case for everyone.
They weren't going to originally though. Let's just put that out there. That is only when it got into the media and was giving them a bad image.
Anyway, yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's the games where you go into the App Store and it's free and you go, yes, and then you're playing the game and then normally they go with the kind of the Farmville model of waiting real time for things to build, and sometimes I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But it's when they literally force you to use it that it gets on my nerves.
Yeah. Now, the problem is with Real Racing 3 is it does take the model where you have to wait for things to happen. So you do like an upgrade and it would be like you have to wait 30 minutes for this upgrade to be done. Now, it does send you a push notification when it's done, but you don't want to wait that time.
For a game like Real Racing, it's not the right sort of game for it.
No, the only problem is that it seems to have taken a dive for it. Like Real Racing 2 seemed to have had a lot more development put into it and a lot more care. It seemed a lot more sort of built out. Whereas this one seems a bit sort of rushed. It seems more about just trying to get those bucks.
You see, I didn't actually end up downloading it in the end. I mean, I was like, Real Racing 3's out. I was a massive fan of Real Racing, the original. And then back before the App Store, back when it was in Cydia. And then when it came to the App Store, Real Racing, I was like, yes. And then Real Racing 2, I was like, yes. And then Real Racing 3, and I went, yeah. And I started to like, dude, it's out, let's race. And you were like, it's had some negative reviews, so I read up about them, and the freemium model really put me off.
Now, the thing is, let's talk about sort of my story about when this came out, because I was actually away at the time, and I was just about to get on a 3-hour train journey, so I connected to Wi-Fi. I was like, Real Racing 3's out. Yes, downloaded that. I was like, I can play that on the way home. So I got on the train, I started playing it, I was like, yes, and it was like, upgrade, you have to wait 30 minutes for it to be. I was like, I'm on a train, I want to be distracted now for the next 3 hours. I want to be playing this for the next 3 hours, not waiting 30 minutes before I can play the next game and then...
Exactly. I mean, the type of games which freemium normally goes in, so if you go to the Farmville model, and I think it will always be called the Farmville model, Farmville related or not, but it's the kind of model, top down, you build a city or you build a farm or whatever, and then as your crops grow, it takes time for them to grow and you can speed them up using magic mushrooms or whatever. No drug affiliation related on the show. And then obviously you can buy these sort of magic things with real money. But those games they work for because it kind of like, oh, I build and I can go away from this. But a game like Real Racing or even a game like The Sims, even though I did get awfully sort of addicted to that. For some
No, I
reason.
did as well. I think it works, like you said, for these kind of games, like casual games, like games where you just want to sort of pick up, you can just leave something to build and you can bugger off and do something else. But games like Real Racing was one of those games which really sort of pushed the iOS platform forward as like a gaming platform. It's like, wow, incredible graphics. It's like bringing a freemium model to Infinity Blade. Like those kind of more pushing towards more kind of core gamers, it doesn't work for, because core gamers want to get in, they want to battle, they want to fight, they want to race, they want to do that now. They don't want to be waiting 30 minutes each time.
Well, I actually saw a joke on Dorkly, which is a humour game site, and it was a Mortal Kombat screenshot, and it says EA presents Mortal Kombat, and it for iPhone, and it was a picture of Mortal Kombat, and it said pay 99 cents to freeze opponent.
Yeah.
Like, because it's the main move. And essentially, at this rate, that might be the model that they're going, you know. It can get ridiculous.
Exactly. It's really annoying.
And it's dangerous to families, as we discussed.
Yeah.
Thousands of pounds in bills. You just go play on, you know, Smurf Village. Berries.
Again, leave in the comments what you think of the freemium model, and I believe you'll have an app to show us.
Yes, I do. Now, the weather app on iOS hasn't changed much in 6 years.
It's one of those that you kind of wish you could remove.
Well, yeah. But there's a new app called WeatherCube, which is currently free in the App Store, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it will be when you watch this, but at the moment, as we film,
So
it
go,
is.
go, go!
So go past people.
We don't mind. You can get your phone out now and start.
Yeah, if it is still free, have a look. But it's called WeatherCube, and it goes something like this. WeatherCube is a really nice new weather app that is very reminiscent of the app Clear. If you remember Clear, it was the gesture-based task manager app. Well, weather apps are very similar, where it's completely gesture-based. Now, as you'll notice, there is no buttons anywhere on the actual app. It is all just cubes, hence the name WeatherCube. Let's start off by going to tomorrow. Now, obviously, to go to tomorrow, you just swipe across. Pretty intuitive. And it cycles all the way around back to now. Now, all these little cubes can actually spin. So if you want to see what it's like this morning, this afternoon, and this evening, you just tap on it. It's the same for all these 6 cubes at the bottom. And it basically shows you an overview of the day. But if you want a more detailed overview of the day, you just swipe up. And it shows you times. So now, 6 p.m., 9 p.m., midnight, 3 in the morning. And it just basically shows you an overview of the entire day. Now, if you want to see a overview of the week, swipe down and you'll get these 6 icons which basically show you what the weather is, because that's all you really care about. But if you do want to see more detail, you just tap on it. It tells you on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Another feature is obviously it is multiple location enabled. So just take the location and swipe across. I've set it to Cupertino because, you know, everyone knows where Cupertino is. And it spins them and shows you the weather, and you can do the exact same thing. Now, where's the settings? Where do you add weathers? Where do you add places? Well, that's really cool, because one of the things you can do is basically pinch open, and it shows you the settings menu where you can add cities, change the color, advanced settings. But one more thing is if you want to share weather, you can actually just pinch to the side with your thumbs, and you can share the weather. It even brings up a nice screenshot of the app itself. So that's WeatherCube. It's currently free in the App Store. We're not sure if it's going to be free when we release the episode, but it should be. And if it is, even if it's not, pick it up because it's a really nice app.
Yeah, it really is beautiful. I love how it comes across with this kind of... it's like that style of... What do you call them? That you had as a kid with the little paper things that
The
you make.
fortune tellers.
Yeah, those kind of things which you sort of open up, and it's kind of like that model but with gestures.
I think it's
quite
really nice because it's kind of like it is a cube, but it's not. It's a cube within a cube.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean. You sort of
within
open it up,
yeah.
and it's a really nice, innovative UI.
Definitely. I was skeptical about it first. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. Well, I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
So again,
if you have any comments on our new format, we are trying a slightly different tack this week. If you have any comments on it, please let us know, and let us know how we can adapt the show to suit your needs. Obviously, we've always said it is a community show for you, for the community, so please let us know.
Yeah. If you have any thoughts, we are also open to video responses as well. We'll accept those, as long as they're relevant, then we'll also feature them.
Yeah.
Now, just to support the community, we're going to end this video with just a little clip of a music video from a local band that we support. So, this is them, and please head over to their YouTube page to see the full video.
And from us,
Ciao.
ciao.